want to do my top 5? Out the door?
Let's go.
All right, hit it. Top 5, hit it.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's Top 5.
You know what? I'm going to do a top 5, an NFL top 5 every day this week. I'm just, you know what? I'm making this stuff up as we go along.
That is a great idea.
Why not? Football season's right around the corner. Top 5 underrated difference makers of 2024. We're not talking about these guys. We should be a little bit more. Number 5 is the running back. Got a couple running backs on this list. Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs could make a big difference, folks. And that's what said with all due respect to Aaron Jones. What if this guy who led the league in rushing 2 years ago and obviously got hurt last year, but maybe he just wasn't rushing to come back knowing that he wasn't rushing for the Raiders anymore. I don't know. What if that Josh Jacobs from 2 years ago winds up right next to Jordan Love and the offense becomes that much more potent and he stays healthy? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down?
I feel you.
Josh Jacobs, number 5 on this list. Number 4, you know what? I was thinking of staying away from rookie quarterbacks because, you know, who knows how many are going to start and who knows, you know, I'm not going to use any of the top picks here. So I'm going Bo Nix. I'm going Bo Nix right now. What if he is Sean Payton's Breeze 0.0? What if this guy who's played, I think I wrote it down here, he played 3,000 games in college.
I think that would be a record.
Right? Or something, to use a Kenny Mayne phrase. What if Bo Nix shows up and is efficient and plays neck up really well and neck down really well?
Super accurate, no mistakes.
Right? And the Sean Payton offense comes alive a little bit?
It's really possible, yeah.
I don't know why. This guy's I think he's going to start week 1. I think he's going to be the starting quarterback for this team this year. And I think he's going to get 17 games in. I think this is going to be a nice marriage. I don't know why I got that feeling right now. Could be way off. Number 3, we're forgetting about this guy running the football. Forgetting about him. Because we're all focused on, I guess, Josh Jacobs and Saquon. I was going to even throw Gus Edwards in there too, right? What if Zeke shows up like old school Tom? What if Zeke shows up like old school? Seriously. And we're all like, all in this, all in that. Boy, they messed up on Derrick Henry, and it doesn't matter because Zeke shows back up, and you're feeding him, and he's 21 of old. What about that?
He changed his number, though, right? He's wearing 15?
Whatever.
I didn't notice it.
Oh, is he going back to college?
I think so.
Whatever.
I hope not.
Well, by the way, he won his only championship was in that building.
Someone might already had 21, too, you know?
Dude.
What if?
Rich, we're not talking about him.
Wow, we're not
He would make
talking
a
about
major
that.
difference if he
What if
shows
I
up
told
like
you?
the Zeke of old, pal.
All I need is goal line Zeke, right? I just need
Sure.
to score like 10, 12.
Like Jamal Williams' goal line, right? I mean, who
like
cares?
Franco Harris goal
Well, what
line.
if it's between the 20s, too?
Oh, baby.
No one's talking about him.
He's back to 15.
Number 2, staying in that state. This guy is one of the top sack makers in the National Football League, and the Houston Texans added him. Who's talking about Danielle Hunter being a difference maker?
Good call.
How about this guy chasing everyone down for the Texans with Will Anderson in the mix and the rest of that defense the way that they played last year? We're all focused on C.J. Stroud's second year. Well, this guy showed up. No one's talking about Danielle Hunter in terms of a difference maker. He's number 2, and here's number 1 on the list. Nobody's talking about him because nobody thinks this team could do a damn thing in the NFL this year.
Where are we going?
I'm channeling my inner B-man. Chris Brockman. Number 1 on this list is Kyler Murray.
Hey, I like this.
Kyler Murray.
I like
how the hell are they going to play? Marvin Harrison Jr., how good of a difference maker is he going to be?
Yep.
We get that. But what about this guy having a full off season? He's fully healthy. If there's any chip on this guy's shoulder,
I like where your head's at, Dad.
and maybe he's looking over the steering wheel, and I don't know what his contract is and when the Cardinals might be able to cut bait if they're even thinking about that. They stuck with this guy. They stuck with this guy. So what if he shows up and he plays like Kyler's never played before and he takes a step up? How good can the Cardinals be? They were in every damn game last year but one, pretty much. Underrated difference maker.
We're picking on pew, 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 but he's a good coach.
Dude, they're buying. So that's my...
All
right, sure.
All right, we'll get one more.
And I'll throw this out there because even though he's rated right where he is, not talking about him enough. He's going to plus this team up.
Oh, gosh.
He's a neighbor across the street. Jim Harbaugh.
What do you mean?
Talking about him enough.
Underrated?
No.
Overrated?
Wrong. Everybody's talking about it. That's still not enough. Look at that smile. Look at him coming back into the National Football League. He's going to plus the Chargers up 6 or 7. And yes, everybody thinks he's nuts. He's crazy.
Schedule?
He's waking up crazy.
Yes,
he's staring at the ceiling
things.
saying, you know what today is? It's 2 day. We get it, Jim. Not talking about him enough. He's my one more underrated difference maker.
Are they 3-0 home for KC in week 4?
Bro, I might play the Charger win-loss game tomorrow just because I'm already in. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yes,
It's not your team. It's not your team.
Yes, that's Tuesday's show. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.